But with
So
the Liverpool game, it was just I was really, really happy to finally see a team get at Liverpool's weak defence. If you
I
contrast
agree.
that to the last game,
I
Man
agree.
United was so defensive back against a back line that you think it's really vulnerable at the moment. But you still kind of feel like teams are just so afraid of Liverpool's front three that they just were always scared to attack and go on the offensive. Where now I think more and more teams are realizing that, especially after that loss to Burnley, that
Yeah.
this front three themselves have lost confidence. And
The
it gives
Southampton game showed that even before then. I know that Burnley
yeah,
was the point that you were like, wow. Like I knew when
See,
Danny trotted it past us that we were in a dire state, and that was the week before. And,
I think Klopp's biggest crime is his almost refusal to rotate that front three. I
mhm.
mean, no matter how inconsistent or how low in confidence they are, he will continue to play them, and I can kind of understand it because one goal might be all they need to kickstart them. But at the
it's
same time,
because Jota has his injury, and I know you could say, okay, well, you've got Minamino, Shaq, Origi, but they're
but this is
just
the
not.
problem. I don't think. I think Liverpool, on a first 11 basis, have the best first 11 in the Premier League. Right, that's unquestionable. Look at the way they won the league last season. I think basing it on a first 11, they're the best first 11 in the Premier League. But they have no squad depth whatsoever. None.
Absolutely.
Absolutely none.
I
None.
absolutely agree. If you look at the kind of players they've even brought in to be quote depth, they're not challenging, and that's what you mentioned earlier with the kind of refusal to rotate the first three. It's that who are you going to put in for them? If you honestly the drop in quality of say from the likes of Firmino to Origi, or if you go from on the right, if you go from Salah to Shaqiri, who's actually I guess their best out of the three rotation option, or from Mane to Minamino, it's just such a decline. And the thing is, they haven't bought in, and again, I guess they bought in Jota to be
He
that
did.
kind of
That,
squad
and he
I
was
think Jota's a quality player. I do think.
coming back in maybe 2 weeks. I think the West Ham game, I don't think we'll have him for Spurs on
But
Thursday.
here's the issue, though, with Liverpool at the moment, is that they just 2 years ago they won the Champions League. Last year they won a Premier League almost undefeated, and yet they're still buying in players that don't seem to be world class.